Recommendations for working with channels. To recover after an average illness with no serious damage to the energy centers, the healing course takes 5 to 7 sessions. When dealing with chronic illnesses, the healing course is 7 to 10 sessions. It's necessary to combine healing and cleansing channels. The course can be repeated if necessary. A full cleansing course with restoring energy centers, including lifting negative magical effects, consists of 7 sessions working with the channels and 1 session working by the master's technique. When working with social channels, with attracting good fortune, achieving a goal, realization of dreams, etc., it takes about 7 to 10 sessions. Note that the course should start with cleansing sessions, and only then proceed to opening social channels. For prophylaxis of social and personal circles, 3 to 5 sessions is enough to see some visible improvement on the external plane. First sessions should be 1 day apart, further sessions, 2 days apart, on the 3rd day. In difficult cases, time between sessions can be shortened, but please remember that the body needs time after each session, from 1 to 3 days, to assimilate energy and recover. All channels, healing, cleansing, social, force, are combined, and 3 to 5 channels can be opened simultaneously. Best results are achieved when using fewer channels at the same time. So it is recommended to alternate the channels while working with the patient to achieve better and quicker results. In any case, the patient should first be cleansed from any negative effects to eliminate reasons for sickness and problems, and restore their energy. In order to do that, first 3 channels are used: Bonpo Buddha, Almolung, Prajna, plus any additional cleansing channels, if applicable. After these channels, targeted channels can be used, 1 to 2 channels simultaneously, overlapping them with the first 3 in the middle of the session. If the healing process requires a complex approach, it is acceptable to open up to 5 targeted channels simultaneously. This will enhance the effectiveness on the channel's work. To avoid confusion, beginner initiologists are provided with the standard schemes, contact or contactless, where all the necessary channels are opened simultaneously at the beginning of the session. This considerably simplifies the launching of channels and the healer's work, but it also means lower work quality. In this regard, pupils are suggested to gradually study the competent use and alternating channel work recommended in this chapter. Professionalism comes with experience. In any case, results will be positive. Some people with serious energetic damage may experience unpleasant sensations during a session with energy cleansing. It is normal. Relief will come when the negative effects fully leave the body. If the patient feels unwell, they should be seated on a chair. This will automatically calm down the channels. If the unpleasant sensations become unbearable, all channels should be closed, and the patient's biofield should be increased. Then they will feel better in a few minutes' time. There will be no more such harsh negative sensations in further sessions. The patient will bear them with more ease. Unpleasant sensations during cleansing don't necessarily occur. Many people bear the channel work well. In their case, the cleansing process is gradual and natural without any negative sensations. When the patient is fully cleansed, they experience a feeling of euphoria and lightness in the whole body. A special feature of working with channels is the patient's significant spiritual growth, when they realize their mistakes and cause and effect links during the healing process. The connection with higher power is also raised significantly. The patient starts to receive hints. The intuition awakes. All this is brought by cosmic energy that flows through the channels, regardless of their speciality. With practice, the power of the channels increases and the contact strengthens. Working with information channels. Information channels include Buddha Universum and Vyartan. The channels work straight after the initiation and don't require building up. Each of these channels is independent and open separately. Work with an information channel can be done sitting down with eyes closed. The channel should be opened and its name repeated until signs of clairvoyance are felt. These signs, i.e., contact with the universe's information field, are expressed in a form of a color spectrum before closed eyes and also in a clear image of an eye, the so-called all-seeing eye, on the inner vision screen. After establishing such contact, you can make your inquiry, or simply think of the person that needs seeing through. The information will come as images, sensations, and words. Attention! Opening the Vyartan and Buddha Universum channels simultaneously, or in combination with other channels, is strictly forbidden. Special features of some channels. 1. All healing, cleansing, and force channels work in a standard scheme, and their use doesn't suppose any individual features. But healing and social channels, if not specified otherwise, should be launched in golden and or silvery yellow tones of the flow. Cleansing, regular or force, channels should be launched in fiery flow. 2. Among social channels, 2 have their own individual features: Tetragrammaton, granting wishes, and St. Michael's, harmonizing relationships. 3. Tetragrammaton channel. Special uses. The channel is opened onto the patient. The patient, being under the influence of the channel, pictures an image of their desire that the channel should grant. The session lasts 20 minutes. Wishes can be strictly of material nature: better living conditions, new car, flat renovation, vacation trip, etc. The channel should be launched in golden color. 4. St. Michael's channel. Special uses. The channel is opened onto the patient who wants to mend their relationship with a spouse, etc. Throughout the duration of the session, the patient should hold in their head the image of that person with whom they wish to mend, revive, reinforce, or build the relationship. The channel flow should be launched in pink color. Working with channels in time and space. Channels enable us to work with the patient on any distance, not only in space, but also in time. For a distance session, you should first discuss its time with the patient. At this agreed time, the patient should be in a standing position at home with closed eyes and a clear mind. The initiologist, being in their own home, will open the channels onto a phantom and work according to the chosen scheme. The only difference is working on a phantom as on a living body. The rest of the scheme remains the same. Channels can be launched with some delay in time onto a phantom of oneself or a patient. To do that, you should set the phantom, place your hands between 4th and 5th chakras of the phantom, and say this instruction: I'm opening such and such channels. I ask these channels to open onto the patient, or myself, and become active, day, month, year, time of day, for 30 minutes, and afterwards switch into sparing mode or close. Results of distance sessions are just as effective as with direct contact with the patient, but only if the patient is aware of the session time and has agreed to it.